welcome back. If you're following from the last video, we are continuing on another infinity part because we don't know how many parts it's going to be to this didgeridoo documentary, so they're all just marked infinity for now. Or parts, some of them are, so I'm going to do. Because we got to do all of them, and then we'll actually do a full part. Because I don't know where, I'm just putting stuff out there as it comes to mind, but I'm sure there's a certain order that will help the beginners. I don't know what that is though. I need some help. We're gonna go ahead and do a spider check. It was inside this baggie though, to zip this thing, so it should be okay. I didn't see any right there. This one's so hard to check without getting the light right into it. It sucks. You know, I was gonna do a quick puffaroo. Real quick, if you don't mind. This is part of, you know, if you're able, if something you enjoy, I'm gonna tell you right now. It's really hard to play the didgeridoo when you start blazing, and doing everything. But once you get good at it, once you get that muscle memory down, you'll play astronomically better. But up until then, you might just think it's sounding better, and then it'll be like that bad episode of Family Guy that we know happens to a lot of people. Just play it, just enjoy it. You know, it's gonna sound, my shit sounded really bad. I've been made fun of by everybody. And then you know, once I have really conquered stuff and people hear stuff that unravels their freaking existence practically through a sound. Sorry I'm so scruffy, by the way. They have more respect for me anywhere that I go than anything. That's why I always make sure now to bring a didgeridoo with me. If I'm gonna go, even if I'm just going somewhere, I like to just pop off a little bit. What can I say? Yeah, so that one I can't, that's a note I can't circular breathe on, because I take the sound, I put it into this pocket, and then I kind of lock it in and only allow it to flow outwards, so the resistance pushes the sound, and it gives it this very interesting hum, especially when you get it really going, you really get it fired up. That one is very similar. I'm taking that and I'm giving I don't want to repeat myself, so imagine what I just said. It's here, right, and I lock it in. I'm taking another portion of it and resisting it just enough so when I push, it pushes down just a little bit. Not too much though, because if I inhale, it just bounces out the pressure immediately. So I have to have something that keeps it locked and flows in and out back through. So by doing that, I take that corridor, and as you notice, it doesn't have the same hum as that last one did, but it is an addition onto how I build up the note and everything to get it to like just imagine a flower or something. It needs so much sun and water and the climate to really like glow. But if you put all these right pieces into it, it evolves, right? If you really get it down. And that's y'all watching the evolution of the real MC Stoney on the didgeridoo. And all of the dragon notes I have uncovered, all those dragons that nobody knew existed, I've caught on this thing. It's pretty awesome. All right, here we go. We're gonna do a real one. Y'all want a real one? Hopefully the mic picks up on it. I'm ready for it. I glanced at the camera. I don't know why. I thought I had it. I don't know. I thought it like ended or something. Regurgitated probably from live streaming. I'll be done live streaming for a couple hours, and then I'll find myself still on my phone trying to check the messages and shit. Like I'm still doing things. Like sometimes I'll be talking and then I'll just keep talking to myself after live streaming. Now generally I do just talk to myself a little bit before live streaming, and I don't think that's helping. Is that you need to separate things. The thing is, even with the didgeridoo, with your brain, everything, you need to like kind of, I mean, this is me. This is what I need, but it is, I do feel like it's pretty common with a lot of stuff, and how like everything really grows, is you need to keep one sound separate here. This is one entity of your life, one not entity, one portion of your life, right? And then the other sound here, another portion of your life. These two aren't touching. Then you want to add another one here. These three aren't touching. Fourth and fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. So then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you pull, each one connects in the back. So you hit it just right, and then now you got. It's basically it's a freaking cipher, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't even, because it's so random. It's not. It's like randomly generated. The thing is, because there's so many variations, and it's, I don't know. You just can't get it identical. There's no such thing, and you can get it really close for certain things, especially for like the starting point. But then after that, you can just, I don't know. It just goes crazy. Sorry, I'm scratching so much. My allergies are going wild, but it's fine. We're going to do that same note, except we're going to get it more concentrated. We're going to hit a higher concentration on it. Back this up a little bit. Yes. I don't want this thing falling. This is the worst camera stand idea ever for my iPad. I don't know. It's worked pretty well. We're going to cover this back up. Okay, here we go. I'm getting hungry though, but if I go and eat now, I won't be able to play for a little bit, so we're just gonna push through it. get the note I'm trying to get to? So I'm going to take this note right here. We're going to do this a lot. But we're going to reopen the corridor. We're going to keep getting this corridor and keep compacting it. Kratom really makes this harder, not gonna lie, but the bud counters the kratom, but I don't have quite as much control on that. But I use it for chronic pain, and anxiety too. Right types of bud help with that as well. I need to be on edibles though, not smoking, but it's too expensive. I was getting the back hum on it. That's what I call it. I don't know if you guys could hear it. I was trying to intensify it, and then I lost it. But it did sound I heard it more there. Almost had it. As that one grows, on my end, I feel each individual portion of it. But as for y'all, it sounds like one consecutive. I'm pretty sure every time I've recorded it, every single different way it ends up happening. And then when I did the NAR mic, I was able to stop a portion of it, which means maybe if I can go and edit the stuff like I saw on a stream, that could help. It could reveal what's under it. I don't know. But once again, my setup, I don't like my computer can't do anything. It's like literally the only thing I'm gonna do on it is write up this ATS stuff. It actually works out pretty well, but and then this other computer I have, I can't. It's just it'll drive you crazy. I can't even unless I'm like completely like desperate or I got it running something. I wouldn't even trust it to run anything. It'll just fuck up. Even if it's running on its own, you don't have to deal with it. So it's just like. I can usually intensify a lot. It's trickier. See how that sounds. I do training classes for the didgeridoo. However, something I've realized for anyone who does vocal training, the didgeridoo is a good way of doing that. Getting more of it in without draining yourself of doing too much of like vocal stuff. Like, it's helped me acquire a lot of stuff playing didgeridoo. Believe it or not, helps me be able to do a Wookiee or a Yeti. But we're gonna do one real quick, and hopefully it doesn't stop me from being able to play. We're gonna find out. No matter how good it is, but I usually always go too far. Lost it a little bit. Scratchy. Always lose it at the end. It's weird. Definitely not authentic, but it's fine. It's still fun. That one sounded really good. What I try and do with that one a lot of times is I remove the main note and just add that extra force into the back note, but then keep that at a low hum, so it surpasses it, but then you get all of that, just takes the entire back wave that we made, or whatever the hell I decide to call it. So the thing is, perpetually on a didgeridoo is the foundation of it, right? Once you can get it going, you can get it to perpetuate itself. However, you can get 6, 8 points of perpetuation going. Given that that takes everything that my brain has literally grown around to be able to actually do. So it's kind of fucked up. I literally accidentally have told my DNA that, like, when I have offspring in my DNA, it's gonna be like trying to make a decision. It's gonna be like a really big decision of stuff that's gonna like make the next life important, you know, give it an upper hand, and that's gonna be the didgeridoo. So I don't know what it's gonna translate into, but I'm scared. Hopefully I'm gonna have to make sure, you know, hopefully I'll have a son one day. That would be good. I've already been told I'm destined to have daughters, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like triplets or something. I'm scared. Twins and shit run in the family, and I had this weird feeling a while back. But hopefully, maybe that's not. Hopefully, I can change that. Not gonna accidentally get screwed over. Backwave, because I build up one wave and I let it go push all the way to the front and like catch it and get it to roll all the way back. I get it going. But it's a certain note that only it builds up its own frequency as I add into it. You hear it in a lot of stuff that I do. This is one of my favorite ones to just sit here and attempt. It's very like relaxing and binaural. So sometimes I feel like this is more like trinaural though, because I have the neural sensors here, and then I also have them going here, and this also connects to that kind of. I believe that is something that needs to be documented. That's how my brain perceives it. So, and a lot of times my brain perceives something, I got it going all on its own, ready to do, and just conquer the whole thing without like me consciously knowing. That's who I am. Probably not healthy, but yeah. Here we go. Just let the subconscious do the work. This is the best thing you can do with the didgeridoo. Saying that, my subconscious is aware, and I screwed up. We're gonna try to see. I'm gonna give it force back through that. No diversions, no thought processes, nothing that can change the course and time, the process. We can jump back to it. It's really easy to overlay it. I'll be able to drop that real quick. Here we go. We're gonna do a loop-de-doo and pull. No loop-de-doo, but it's gonna be like the loop-de-doo. I get it going so fast that the front and back, even though they sound different, they merge to the ear, and it becomes, and that's where recording has a problem with it too, but it becomes one distinct frequency each time. And then when you hear me open up a dimension, when I really am getting at it, y'all can hear me say I'm gonna open up a dimension. Is a frequency that is likely unknown and unheard. However, microphones don't catch it. It's only something you can get in person with me. So I do bend frequencies potentially from other dimensions. I might actually have some puppets that are like somehow attached to this, and then I don't even know, in another dimension. Just like the sound just like is them. I don't. That would be pretty weird. I hope not. Or maybe it's like so just influential, you know. It's always good to be like really influential, you guys. Really inspire people, because you never know when a good person and like a good honest person is inspired around you, you'd be surprised as how much inspiration and stuff you will also get done. Especially in times like these, even though truthfully with what has been going on in the world before all this, smoke. You know, it's been the reason why it's so bad. It's just and we weren't able to stop stuff in its tracks and everything. It's because of how everything's operating. It's just everywhere. It just nobody wants to take the blame for it. We don't know where it came from, and nobody's gonna take the blame, even if they were aware that this did. I mean, it was. I mean, I don't know if Americans frack over, or who goes and fracks over in China, or anywhere for that matter. I just know that we're dependent on it, and inherently we're going to keep bringing out bad stuff. We could have brought out a virus that couldn't attach itself to humans through a bad. It found a way to attach itself. It wouldn't have unless, you know what I'm saying? But it was resilient enough where I guess it was cooked or whatever, if that's what happened, maybe. And it could have been largely because of fracking. But the thing is, so that it could be anything. The thing is, it could be literally anything that is causing that. I mean, if you take the time span of how long we've been fracking and stuff, and then check back to see how much, and then you actually watch some documentaries about this type of stuff, you start to see that it's like hard for us to avoid it no matter what, but now we're dependent on it. But we've never gone to that level, and stuff had happened before, but now it's so much more and so much deeper and faster. It's just we're just gonna keep dragging new things up. And we can't do it like this on another planet. Like, there is no way. It has to be done another way. So right now, y'all, just existing on this planet and everything that's built around you and that you're doing now really is that foundation of fracking. We're all a part of it at this point. What would be really good? Well, because it's a sacrifice, we have to make a sacrifice somewhere, and that's really where it's at. But if we use that to our advantage, we could find a way to safely do this without it causing anything bad. I'm terrified that this. I mean, my thing is, we keep samples of stuff so that way when it reoccurs, we can have some type of upper hand on something. But totally lost that train of thought. It's just, I mean, we could use it. We could use that upper hand of gonna get this stuff and find a way to make it safer. Like, think about it. If we were actually able to, like, use complete just robots, and then they're completely, like, decontaminated down to, like, in this extreme level before they even leave, and then the materials that come out get decontaminated too over a period of time, just like in like concentrated sun or something. As it all comes back through, it could be done, and hopefully something doesn't manage to also, I think it still could, is the thing. That's all. The thing is, that's a whole nother process that would probably double up the work effort. So of course it's not going to happen. Not until it has to happen. That's usually too late. I mean, we just live in this era. Like, people are just like being incredibly disrespectful in public, and there's just like, it's just so much worse. I've avoided most of it. However, the places I've been in, it's nothing new to me to have every single human being just, like, just not being somebody you want to be around wherever you are, like, and yet they're all the way around. So, I mean, been avoiding this shit. Try not to go out in clusters. When I do go out, I go out by myself and I walk. Bring my shit. People just are like loving to get close to you. Like, literally people like run and like go up like right up under you. So like in case they're already contaminated, they take you out too or some shit. I don't know. but they're just like hypochondriacs, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of them growing. I don't even know what is going on. All weird, bizarre types of monsters. But anyway, so this is the last one I'm doing for now of this didgeridoo session. It is hot. Surprised I'm still out there. Completely adapted to that heat. Not a good idea. Anyways, I'm getting out of here. Peace.